Hi guys, welcome to my video. Let's go and check out some dating TikToks as well as like some society drama and stuff like that. You know I love to talk about drama.
Excuse me, bro. Do you have a girlfriend? You don't have a girlfriend? No. That's surprising, bro. You look good, man.
Thank you.
You should have a girlfriend, bro. What about you? Do you have a girl?
Yeah.
You have a girl? Yeah, I can tell, bro. My bro.
If a guy was just going to take me for a coffee or something, I'd
What's
probably
that
be a bit
editing?
offended.
A coffee, why?
Because it's like, what, so you only want to spend like £3 on me?
How much should he spend though? Where would be the ideal
Like,
place?
I don't know, maybe he could take me on the private jet or
A
something.
private jet, bruv, you're moving
First
mad.
date
Private jet,
vibe.
bruv, shut up, bruv. You're moving mad.
He's not giving me rich vibes.
Private jet, where would you even access a private jet?
I don't know, we could go to like the Maldives or something.
The Maldives, but man just met you. You could be a scammer gal.
He literally just met you and you expect the whole world. How delusional are they? Are there dumb guys out there who would do something like that? Like, why would you do that? Well, if you have a private jet, why are you so dumb? How could you be so dumb and so rich at the same time?
Man.
Are you gonna pay for this?
Nah, you got it, bro.
Okay. Alright, you know, gotta pay for everything, I guess. Maybe if I had a real gentleman, you know, he would have just paid for it, but whatever. Thank you.
Bro, so
You're just embarrassing.
why you don't got your card?
Because I left it in the car. Why you can't be my man and make sure I got all my stuff? You just made me embarrass myself.
He is supposed to care for your wallet and where you leave it, where you leave your stuff around. And interesting that you took the hairbrush. Also, maybe actually she just bought it. No, she bought it. But it's interesting. Like, you go and buy stuff and you don't even have the money. And like, your car is not that far away. Wait, go take the money, bring it, and pay for your things.
You made me embarrass myself in Walmart.
I didn't make you do nothing.
Yes, you did.
You don't got your card. That's on you.
Okay, so why you couldn't pay
I
for
don't gotta
it?
pay for it.
Bro,
I'm broke.
You broke.
All right, if I'm broke, then stop talking to me then. What you talking
stop
about?
talking.
Yeah.
So you want to be with somebody else?
Jeez. First of all, I would be so pissed that someone is recording me in that moment of time. Second of all, if he didn't want to pay for it, he could have borrowed her the money. Like, I will give you the money, you can give me the money back. You know, she could have said that. But it is true that it is a bit embarrassing that the man would not, in front of other people, pay for you and say, no, I'm not going to pay for you. You know, like, it is a bit icky, especially how long they're dating. Like, it depends as well.
What's your body count? Are you serious?
Yep.
Whoa. I'm gonna click you out.
Why?
Because you are like holy as and I feel like I would deflower you in a way. I wouldn't ruin you, but it's just like you need more experience and I don't want to be your more experience. If you said your body count's 1,
That doesn't mean.
me, my body count's 1 billion
I
trillion.
wasn't.
Shaming him for having a body count of 1 instead of being like, holy moly, I love you, marry me, I want to be your second one. Like, I don't understand this. You want guys who slept with so many women, and like, even if you slept with so many men, like, don't say it and be proud about it and brag and be like, I've slept with 1 trillion. Like, ew. He should be like, oh, zip. He should have asked her that question too.
Man, don't care if I'm 700 pounds with 3 stomachs. He gonna love them 3 stomachs. A real man don't care if I've had babies from 4 and 5 different men irresponsibly, knowing them men didn't even give a damn about me and don't want to pay no child support. He'll take care of all them kids. A real man don't care if I'm cross-eyed and I can't read.
A real man is not a dumb man.
A real man don't care if my credit score is 100. I don't need to bring nothing to the table. He is the table. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Babe, look, a mustache.
Babe, you're not 10 years old. Can you stop? That is so cringy.
Don't say that.
This one is good, huh, babe?
It's alright.
How is he doing that with the fork and the...
How was your day?
Babe, look, it's the root of a tree.
He lost a childhood. Yep. Yep, and when you are excited and like, ah, look, and you becoming childish, he's gonna be completely serious and lose it because you literally told him not to behave and not to be himself. Don't tell a man don't be childish. Like they are grown up children, and I don't know how to explain it to you, but this is something that you should also be in a way because life, looking at life around you and experiencing life and reacting to life around you, how children would react would make you way more positive and way more fun of a person, by the way. It doesn't make you childish, it just makes you fun. Women really be threatening to cut you off like we didn't already lose the love of our lives 3 girls ago. Dear worst, Miss Mama.
You don't do that here.
This is a controversial one. Single mothers versus single father. The stats show that children raised by single fathers do better socioeconomically and behaviorally than single mothers. Single mothers, their children are most likely to have behavioral problems, educational problems, higher chances of being in jail. It is what it is. So with that being said, controversial. How about when there's a split up, instead of the mother being presumably automatically given the child, why not give the child to the father? Because the father, when the child is with the father, the child does better. And plus, usually the father's making more money. So if he has to pay child support anyway, why not give the child to him instead of him having to pay the mother who, when she raises the child, unfortunately, the stats aren't in her favor. When there's a single father raising a child, it's almost like a 2-parent home. So
yeah, I do understand what she's saying from money perspective, but I feel like a mother is a mother and a father is a father. Like the role of the father and the role of the mother in the raising of a child is completely different, but both of them are very important. But at the end of the day, I think the nurturing side of the motherhood is something that also sticks throughout. Like when the child is growing, the mother's love towards her child and how much she gives to her child stays the same, or maybe like it doesn't die out that quick. While with fathers, they think like once they are grown-ups, they can be handling themselves and be by themselves. And also fathers usually tend to bring another woman really more quicker than women bringing another man into their lives. And the reason is because they sometimes need a woman to raise that child because they would have difficulty raising that child, while a mother would have difficulty but not in the same way. Like she would not need a man to fix the difficulties, so I don't know. Maybe it's also like based on like individual cases. Like a mother could be the worst mother ever, so I feel like not immediately a mother should take the child. I think there should be some type of study or evaluation to see which parent would be better for the child or the children, and then work that from there. Also I really despise when they split the children just so equally like the father and mother would have the kids. Like you literally split a brother and a sister and they don't have the same childhood growing up just so you can have selfishly one child with you. Like that is irritating.
Controversial with those stats. Would it make sense to give the child to the father instead of giving the child to the mother and paying the mother child support on top of that? Of course, with good fathers, of course. I'm just saying, it's kind of logical. What do you think?
I'm quite literally rolling around in horse trying to get this bottom thing off my car.
What's the bottom? What do you have at the bottom of your car?
I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver to take it off. And I just wish someone would pull over and help me, because I don't know.
But why are you doing it and crying?
Someone just pulled over. No way. Thank you so much.
When things are going well for you and you're not running into any issues, you're not stranded on the side of the road with your car falling apart, of course, you can be a little overconfident in what you're capable of handling. But don't forget that the reason why your life is pretty easy is because of men. And 2, the second your life becomes not so easy, guess who you're going to be hoping and praying is headed your way?
Have 40 guys in her DM and it might inflate her ego and thinks, oh, I'm so sexy, I'm so hot. But that's not valuable men in there. Those are men of stature, of value, that just because you have a lot of guys messaging you doesn't mean you want to date any of those guys. So it's a inflated ego until they're about 30, 31, and that biological clock starts ticking. And then, I got to find a high value guy.
I was just young and dumb. I'm sorry, you were married to a man with 3 kids. Was he working?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to work?
I didn't have to.
So you were married to a man that you didn't have to work, and you had all three.
A man with one salary who was capable of raising 3 children, like taking care of 3 children, and you, a stay-at-home mom, and that was not enough?
Your kids, and yet you thought you could divorce him and find better. Great. Before you met him at 27, between 18 and 27, what happened here?
I was with him as my high school sweetheart. What? Is that a whoop?
So you were with a man that you've known, and you've seen him grow from high school to 27. He married you, put you in a position that you did not have to work. You had 3 children, yet you decided to divorce him and go elsewhere. And then you want to talk about how you struggled to be something. See, that's where all that comes in place. Nobody's going to give you credit for struggling. You chose it.
If you're watching this video,
You chose the struggle, yeah.
this is your sign as a young man to start taking solo trips, bro. When you so locked in all the time, bro, you be forgetting to go live life and forget that it's a life for you to live. You feel me? It's so many benefits, bro, to a solo trip that people ain't really even aware of because they don't do it. You get to meet new opportunities that you would never have at home because you feel like you only limited to what's at the crib when we got a whole 50 states and a whole 7 continents we could travel to.
If you have the money. But also, I understand that solo traveling, well, it will make you be more enlightened to who you are and what you truly want in life. And it is really a good experience for yourself. But I would always recommend that at least you have one more person that you have shared the same, like whether it is a friend or a boyfriend, girlfriend, that or a husband or wife, like that you would be traveling with, because traveling in company is so much more fun. And I feel like sharing these moments of happiness, of adventure, when you share it with other people, it makes it like tremendously bigger and better. And at least that's my experience. And of course, I never traveled solo to be able to say, oh, I think it is better to travel. But I think it would be better to travel with other people than traveling solo. But if you're a man and you can do it, why not? And if you need it, if you think that solo traveling is something that will bring you closer to figuring out who you are and make you happier, then just go for it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna ask my final question then. Okay, is it a yes for you, for her?
I'll say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's okay, because I was going to say no, too.
Oh, okay. Why is it a no?
Because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. I like it, but it's too much. You know
okay, yeah.
What's too much?
She a little attitude, you know?
The attitude,
but it's too much.
Attitude.
And why were you going to say no?
He's a cool guy. I like that he's ambitious, although I'm not sure about the fit. You know, the pants look a little wrinkly, you know. Yeah. It is dressed to impress. You know, my mama would have told me to iron my pants.
I feel it. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
All right.
I like your dress, though.
Thank you.
So the whole show, I guess, like, because the whole show is dressed to impress, and women have to judge the men and the men have to judge the women based on their looks and how they are dressed. That's why in a lot of these footages, when we are reacting to them, they're always commenting on how they are looking like they only can see what they are dressed as, and then they see if it's a pass or not.
With 3 kids.
Yeah.
How soon?
Wait, divorced at 42 years with 3 kids, but had a rebound relationship with a 26-year-old.
Would you want another man to meet them?
Well, okay, so I did have a rebound relationship with a 26-year-old for 6 months.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Okay, that's because she's just looking for fun that she didn't have in her marriage. And I hope to God that she's not bringing the 26-year-old into the whole life and the kids, because that is not it. He is not ready for that.
Oh man, would you say that he made you feel young again in that relationship?
Yeah, that's for sure.
And he was like an old soul, so it was good. We balanced each other out. But yeah,
like
it like
a good
brought
soul
me back
and
to
be
life.
a good soul are 2 different things. Realizing I have to teach my son that a girl can speak to you like this.
I love you very super duper much, and tomorrow I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna crash out. And
that actually sounds really fake to me. Also, like, it sounds like a really young woman. Like, this is not a serious relationship.
but
Teenager.
make sure to eat and to get a very good sleep.
So she just learned how to speak.
Don't have nightmares, okay?
Fake. So fake. So fake, you guys. Like, I understand what she said. Like, that's not the fake part, it's how she said it. You know, like, it's the right to tell your beloved one to sleep, eat, don't forget to eat and stuff. Like, that is all right. There is nothing wrong in that. But my gosh, the tone. Is it just me? Me not like. Yeah. And it's fine to speak like that sometimes. I do it too. But yeah, if it's all the time, then yeah, I don't know, fake.